Yes, we are done. I have completed the hair. In case you're just joining us, in the previous video, we had a quick chit chat, chatty conversation around the reflection I'm having around the new year. And I also shared a few tips on how I approach braiding my own hair. In today's video, I will be focusing more on talking about my journey on YouTube. This is just a way to also share with other people and to help people that are still sitting on the fence to decide to just start. I mean, it just takes one video and you can keep going from there. Before I start, let me tell you guys what happened. I have been talking for a whole 5 minutes and I didn't realize my microphones were off. That's part of the process. And this is to tell you, please, if you're recording your videos, make sure your microphones are on, okay? I mean, that's on the lighter note. Before I talk about the tips that I have for you guys in terms of creating videos and showing up on YouTube, I just wanted to give a brief background about how I started out on YouTube. So it was around 2020, 2021-ish, I think 2019, that I said, you know what, I would start posting videos, I will create my website, and I will start writing as well. I mean, it happened that I designed my website on WordPress myself then in 2020, and after a while, I took down the website. In terms of the videos, I didn't create a lot of videos, not until I think the first video I created, I was panicking. When I look back on that video, I'm like, what? I mean, I recorded a video, it never made it to the YouTube channel. But when I created one video for a mentorship program that I attended and I uploaded on the channel, it really motivated me to get into creating videos. But I mean, I had limitations such as how do I edit my videos? I mean, it would take me more than 6 months to produce one video. Not because I was not because I was so busy that I couldn't create a video. It was just me holding back based on the fears I had in terms of not having the right equipment, not having the right background, or maybe like I had fears, like fear of public speaking. What will people say? Hey, what if it doesn't turn out right? Oh, what, my face is not clear. I have a lot of pimples. Like, oh, what about my outfit? Like, I had so many fears that held me back from posting videos. And this is also to remind you that your fears are valid, but you need to find a way around those fears and just do it. We are made to be a light as Christians if you're of the Christian faith. So you need to show up and show out. My approach towards YouTube, it's around personal development. I mean, we'll still talk about it when I start sharing the tips, but let me go. I think I digress. So let me go back. So in 2020, I wasn't consistent. I had like a couple of videos, like 5 or 6 of them. But in 20, around the end of 2021, 2022, I became more consistent. In fact, on my birthday on 25th May in 2022, I was just eating my birthday lunch and I was like, you know what? I'm starting. And that was the day I published one of my blend video that I think I blended color 27 and color 24 together. I think either 27 or 24 or 613. And ever since then, I was just posting more of my blend videos. But other than that, you will rarely see my face because I mean I still had some limitations and barriers that I couldn't handle within myself. With that, I just kept going. I had to learn, especially when it comes to video editing. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I'm learning every day. And one thing I've seen so far since when I became more consistent is the quality of my videos have improved. Like I write better, I speak better, even when it comes to presentations. I mean, I don't really have so much fear right now because I'm like, you either do it or don't do it. So choose one, which is to do it. So all this I'm saying is just to drive back to the point that it's not easy to start. Or when you start, just keep going. And if you ever have that, and if you ever want to stop, just remember that Chidinma is by this corner of the internet cheering you on and wishing you the best and also inspiring you to continue, because we will all learn, we will all grow, and we will all achieve our results. I mean, the tips that I'm sharing on this video may relate to YouTube, but you can also take a few tips here if you are planning to start a blog, a podcast, or any other creative venture or any other side project which you have fears that are holding you back. All right, so let's get into the tips that I have for you. So, the first thing I would say is, what is your why? You need to decide on your why. Why you starting up the channel? Because on the days where you feel tired, you feel burnt out, you also want to look back and remember why you started, and that would help to keep you going. So, my approach and my why is just that I want to use this channel to educate other people, to impact other people, and also like a platform to just express my creativity. And my approach towards my why is to see YouTube as a personal development journey. I mean, it's not like I don't want the cash. I love money. As a Nigerian girl, in fact, as an Igbo girl, I like Ibego. I like money. Hey, but the money aspect will come. Right now, I'm focused on learning and growing, which entails like editing videos, setting up my camera, my ring light, my tripod, writing, scripting, editing, researching. I mean, there's so many stages that you have to undergo in order to produce one video. So like, I'm enjoying the journey, and I like the process because it's helping me even to become a better speaker, to put myself out there, and to conquer some fears that I have as well. So think about your why and also find a way to just make YouTube enjoyable for you. For me, I mean, I wanted this channel to be part of the extension of my Learn with Chidinma series, which was really focused on educational content, helping other people to access opportunity to learn and grow through personal development. Looking back from years back to now, I have evolved. Right now, I mean, you will see more educational content on this video, but you will also see hair related content. I'm hopeful that this year I would host more guest speakers and also people to talk around education, hair, everything in between. The second thing that I would say is you have to decide on what you stand for. For every single time people watch your videos, what do you want them to gain? Like, what do they stand to gain? I mean, we can produce educational videos, entertainment related videos, inspiring videos, but at the root of the different kinds of videos, including viral videos, what do you want your audience to take away from it? So see YouTube as a land where you're making an investment that will yield fruit. But before it start yielding fruit, you have to build the foundation, you have to plant, you have to water, and it grows. Okay. The third one is, what equipment do you need? Okay, this one, I used to be on this table. In fact, I because I didn't, I had like a very small phone at the time. I held myself for so many years from creating videos on YouTube, and right now you won't believe it, I'm recording this video with iPhone 15. Initially, when I started out recording with iPhone 11, and now I'm using iPhone 15. So my advice is, whatever you have, whatever um phone that you're using, just start with it. You can get like a little ring light or even the clip-on lights. I think I've seen a couple around. I would insert some pictures on the screen if I can find, or I'll just include the details of one or two in the comments that you can purchase at an affordable price. I know Dollarama has like um a ring light for around $5. I mean, you can go as high as 10, 15, 20, $25 and above. But I would say go ahead and use what you have, which is your phone. Eventually, you may decide to upgrade to a camera, or you may eventually decide to upgrade to a better phone that has more storage and has better quality, especially when it comes to taking pictures and video. But just start. In terms of equipment that you would need for YouTube, the basic equipment that I have, and I think is just basic that you will need, is like one power bank. You don't want to be recording videos outdoors and your battery gets low and you have to end like your videos. It happened to me a couple of times, like in the summer. I learned the hard way and I had to buy a power bank. I understand, like in North America where I live, um, we have constant power supply, but like if you're in a location where you have limited power supply, or like you don't even have access to charge your phone when you're outdoors, you want to have a power bank. That way you're able to charge your phone while recording. The second equipment or two that I will recommend is getting a tripod. Initially, when I started, the tripods that I had, I could use it both for indoor and outdoor recording and activities, but it was heavy and it wasn't the most convenient tripod that I had at the time. So late last year, I changed my tripod to get a tripod that functions both as a tripod and a selfie stick, and it's also convenient in terms of carrying it around. Sometimes I move around with my tripod and people don't realize that I have a tripod on me. I mean, I'm just thinking about convenience in terms of not carrying a lot of load, but just find affordable tripods and just start with those ones. I recommend the two that I have used in the comments as well if you want to check them out. This is just to tell you, you don't have to have the big equipment to start. Just start with what you have. So you need a ring light. What else do you need? Oh, very very important. You need microphones. In all in all in all the equipment you're thinking of buying, make sure you have a microphone. Right now I'm using a little microphone that I got from Amazon. There are a couple of options. I initially, when I started, I had a desk microphone that I used the iPhone USB connector to connect to my phone to record audios, and then I would switch it back to my laptop if I needed to record videos on Zoom. Just find a basic microphone that would work for you, that it's also clear enough and also will enhance your audio as you keep going and as you keep getting better. And when you can afford one, you can get a better microphone that has higher quality and will serve you better. Something I forgot to mention in terms of lighting, you can batch your content if you don't have access to ring light, which means you have to record in daytime. And also in the summer, I've heard a lot of people talk about the fact that summer is a great time for you to record videos. So they just use the daylight. One thing I would mention is you have to try out different angles and find the right angles that work for you, and then you're good to go. Also, if you're not able to get a ring light, I would just recommend you find a good surface. I mean, you may have to get like books and other things to have a good surface, and then position your camera just like I'm doing now and just go ahead and record your videos. One thing I have also learned is just to have a running list of other equipment that I think I will need in the future. So I will write them down. I just keep a running list and I will buy based on need when I have the money to. So it will be on a scale of preference in terms of when I want to purchase an item. But those are the tools that I think you will need to start.